Hi, this is Derek Murphy of creativity.com. I'm going to show you something that I use to make myself write faster and avoid procrastination. And this is tricky because it's not exactly something I recommend. This is something I feel like it works for me because it's a last reserve that forces me to do the work. And what this is I just put books up on pre-order. This book should be live in 6 days, and they used to have a 10-day. The pre-order copy had to be uploaded 10 days before the book launch. Now it's only 3 days. So by January 23rd, which is in about 2.5 days, or less. Actually, I may be wrong. I'll show you in a second about that 3-day limit, but let's see what it says. It's supposed to be out at 26, which is actually, I think, midnight the day of 26. The point is I don't have much time to finish this book, which is now, basically, I've written it, the rough draft. Like, most of the book is very, very clean. The last few chapters are still rough and need editing, so I'm basically doing a final edit, but then I have 2 or 3 chapters that need a lot of editing and rewriting as well. But it's only a couple chapters, so I'm feeling pretty confident about it, but it's not done yet. It has to be done soon. I'm not a person that does everything way in advance. I definitely am a procrastinator, and what that means is I will put everything off until it has to be done. And the problem with writing is most of the time you don't have to finish a book because there's nobody else waiting for it. The reason I keep doing pre-orders, or one of the reasons I do pre-orders, is because it puts the book out there and people can buy it. This rank isn't actually that bad, which means people have been buying it. Which means if I don't finish and upload the right draft of the copy of the book in time by the deadline, then they will get whatever crappy rough draft I uploaded months ago when I set up for pre-order. What you need to do actually, and I just did this, the last book, which is a nonfiction book I published a week or so ago, I did not make it up in time. I had like 4 minutes left. This is the timer. So now for this book, Shearwater, I need to upload a final book in 1 day, 19 hours, 57 minutes. So when I tried to upload that nonfiction book, I had 4 minutes left, and I still thought I was going to make it, but then the upload took too long, and it didn't get out in time. So what happens as soon as this deadline's up, then it's going to freeze for 3 days, and then the book that goes out to the pre-orders is going to be whatever you had set up before. So what you really want to do on pre-order is set up a few sample chapters that are finished, and then something like, this is not the right correct file of the book I want to upload. Apologize, say if you got this, I made a mistake, I didn't upload the right file in time, and send them a link or an email where they can get the full book, or they can contact you, because of course that's embarrassing, but it'd be better to put something like that out than do what I did, which is just put up the really shitty rough draft that I made a long time ago, like unedited, notes to myself, kind of like I don't think it's brand crushing, killing things, but definitely not my best moment, and pretty embarrassing to show the behind the scenes, kind of like my rough process, how I'm thinking about everything. Anyway, so that went out to like 200 people who pre-ordered the book, which is not super. The reason I use this, even though it's very stressful, even though I have a ton of work to do, I will definitely put off writing a book. And like I said, if you don't have someone waiting, if you don't have a hard deadline like this, then it's harder to motivate yourself. So you may feel like, you feel like you don't have a motivation, the self-motivation. You feel like you can never write because you just can't make yourself write because it seems like a chore. It's too hard to get into. If you have those kind of procrastination problems around your writing, where you feel too tired, you just can't get it done, often you just need better motivation. And so personally, I know, because this isn't a job. I don't need to finish a book at a certain time unless I set hard deadlines, and I usually set them up about 3 months in advance, because I know 3 months is enough time for me to finish a book if I really worked on it full time. But it's also a commitment, because when you put it up for pre-order, that means you're really going to work the next 3 months to get the book done in time. But if I didn't have some kind of a deadline like this, I wouldn't get so much finished. It's not the most professional way. It's not, the best use of creative literature or whatever. It's not. There's reasons why I think people won't like this idea, or it'll be really unpopular, because the idea of rushing fiction or books just to get them up quickly, a lot of writers will say that's kind of a devaluation of literature. So I'm going to end this video here. This is just kind of sharing my process, so you can see a little bit how I do things. It's pretty weird. Not all readers like it. There's a chance that the very first draft that goes out will still have a few typos in it. I usually let my beta readers know that this copy's out right away, or I'll actually send them the ARC. Like if I this is my deadline, 1 day 19 hours, but that's still 3 days before the book is live. So I'll still send out an ARC copy to my readers, and hopefully they'll be able to get up some reviews really quickly or let me know what the typos are, so that as soon as it goes live, I can upload the new version for new readers. So it's really only the fans who pre-order your book, and they're likely to be a little more understanding. It is a little unprofessional. I'm not saying this is a trick that works for everybody or even that it's a positive trick. For me, I think it really makes me get the writing done, even if the writing isn't perfect, even if it still needs a little bit of work. It still lets me finish something. It's still like if I didn't have this up, it might take another year to finish a book because there just wouldn't be the same kind of pressure. This is a lot of pressure. I'm actually procrastinating from finishing the book by making this video right now, which is actually, I feel like, this is plenty of time. I just have to edit 30, 20 more chapters or so. Um, so I definitely thrive in like the very last minute deadlines, which comes from an overconfidence in my abilities to finish things. But you might want to try this if you're having trouble actually finishing the work. The worst thing that can happen really, you don't finish the book in time. You apologize, or you can cancel the pre-order if you don't make it. They'll take away your pre-order uh, capabilities for a year. That's something they still do. But it's really not the end of the world if you don't finish a pre-order book in time. And I think putting it up for pre-order will give you some motivation to finish the book. So it's something I don't know if I'm recommending it, but it's something that works. You might want to try it out. Thanks. Bye bye.